Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today, as the Malayalam film industry is in a very big crisis, and the whole Me Too movement is catching fire all across India. Somy Ali, who has once appeared for an interview in Candid Meena, she has once again exposed, that the HEMA report findings is not only limited to the Malayalam film industry, and something obviously very big is going on in Bollywood as well. So we'll be discussing about that, as well as many other interesting things in which the key actors of the Malayalam film industry they are in a sense of panic, like Mohanlal, Mammootty, and many others who have received FIRs like Mukesh and Jayasuriya. So welcome Priya, welcome Gangotri, Godlove, and welcome each and everyone who is tuning in live as well as watching this in your free time. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends.
Yeah. So friends, before we start the session, I just want you to see a recent post that was put up with regards to Congress. Can you just put that up, Jaydeep? Where this lady was, she was expelled from Congress. Her name is Simi Rosebell John. Now, she has said that women with self-respect can't work in Congress. Expelled leader Simi. After the Kerala unit of Congress expelled her, Simi Rosebell John said, "In Congress, women with self-respect won't be able to work." She said, "I was expelled from the party. Only mistake I made was I became the voice of the women." She was expelled after she accused the Congress of having a casting couch similar to the one in the film industry. So she has exposed something very, very big. And because of that, she was expelled from Congress. So this is something very, very big because, if a woman has to boldly talk about it, that means there's something really going on backstage. So welcome God Lover and Priya, Gangotri, and also dear Nina. Welcome to all of you. Yeah, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so coming to the first piece of news, and apparently Somy Ali, in a recent very interview, she has reacted to the findings of the HEMA committee report with all the Me Too movement in Kerala. And apparently she said that I have encountered several Me Too incidents where I was warned that visiting a certain man's hotel suite was necessary if I wanted to advance in my film career. I have also witnessed the heartbreaking walk of shame, women disheveled and distressed, leaving hotel rooms and suites early in the morning after being exploited by some of the biggest actors in Bollywood, including individuals publicly seen as committed family men. While I fully support the rights of LGBTQ plus individuals in committed relationships, I am also aware of the complex and troubling situations that exist behind closed doors. For instance, one of the Bollywood's biggest stars have been involved in a gender-confused relationship where his gay lover fathered an aborted fetus with the star's elder sister. These little realities further highlight the need for a systemic change. At the time, the industry offered little support to women who stood up against harassment or sought to assert their independence. The challenges I faced made it clear that my voice wasn't valued as it should have been. My experience is just one of many. I sincerely hope the HEMA committee report serves as a wake-up call for the industry to protect and empower women and men who are victimized so they can work without fear of retribution. What we often see is that in industries like Bollywood have deeply ingrained power structures that make it incredibly difficult for survivors to speak out. Fear of retaliation, loss of career opportunities, and social ostracization are powerful deterrents. Many people in the industry hold significant influence, and pressure to remain silent is immense. Additionally, Bollywood has a culture of hero worship and secrecy that can make it even harder for skeletons to come out of the closet. there is a reluctance to challenge or expose those in powerful positions, especially when careers, reputations are at stake. So apparently, what is very clear is that, friends, what she has highlighted a very few important points is that all these actresses, especially the outsiders, they have to visit the hotel rooms and hotel suites, to get opportunities to advance their career in Bollywood. And I'm not surprised by this. And so this has been going on for many years. And why no one is speaking out against this in Bollywood is because obviously each and every top actor in Bollywood is connected to the top police officers, the top lawyers, the top politicians. So when you have this whole ecosystem, supporting you, then which outsider or a lady who has been exploited, how will she have the guts to come out in media, hold a press conference, just like how what is happening in the Malayalam film industry? So it is very clear that in Bollywood this has been going on, and we will have to wait and see in the future as to how many whistleblowers will come out of Bollywood. So let us see how it goes. Yes.
Yeah. So moving on to the press conference that Mohanlal had, which was just a wishy-washy one. So I just want to go to what I had also tweeted. Okay, so let me just look at that as well. Yeah. So speaking of the HEMA committee report for the first time, the veteran actor Mohanlal on August 31st said that he's not a part of the power group mentioned in the report. Now, there was in the power report, it's written 15 people decide what happens in Bollywood. And the entire, he said that the entire Malayalam industry should be held accountable, not just the association AMMA. I will not call it, mother, because Amma, because that is, insulting the very name, that the person we call mother. Now, Mohanlal quit as president of the Association of Malayalam Movie Artists earlier this month. He urged everyone to not destroy the industry. We requested to put all the focus on this association. Investigation is going on. Please don't destroy the industry, he said, as reported by ANI. It was the first time that the former president of this group, association, was addressing the media following the release of the expert panel report. Now, the actor welcomed the HEMA committee report and said it was the right decision by the government to release the report. But this association cannot answer all the questions. These questions should be asked from everyone. It's a very hardworking industry. Many people are involved in it, but everyone cannot be blamed for this. Those responsible will be punished. Investigation is going on. He said all the people in the industry should speak. This association alone should not be crucified. A lot of organizations are involved, but only we are facing the questions, he added. Mohanlal said he was not a part of any power group in the industry and he has no knowledge of the existence of any such group in the sector. He said Malayalam cinema is a huge industry where thousands of people work and the Actors Association should not address issues that cropped up there. Now, the report has shed light on the persistent sexual harassment faced by women in Malayalam cinema, leading to a public outcry and demands for accountability. On August 27th, the 17-member executive committee of the Association of Malayalam Movies Artists, including its president and actor Mohanlal, resigned from their posts. And the association said that hope this organization will have a new leadership capable of renewing and strengthening the association. Thanks to everyone for criticizing and correcting. The association also informed everyone that a general body meeting will be held within 2 months to select the new governing body. Now, the Justice HEMA Report Committee was constituted by the Kerala government after the 2017 actress assault case, and its report revealed instances of harassment and exploitation of women in the Malayalam cinema industry. Amid allegations of sexual harassment and exploitation cropping up against several actors and directors, the state government on August 25th announced the establishment of a 7-member special investigation team to investigate all the charges. Now, when I saw this press conference, there were some points that I noted, which I have put on Twitter as well as on Facebook and Instagram. The first thing is that Mohanlal did not address the issue. He was talking about all the charity work he was doing. He praised the media and asked them why they had abandoned him at this juncture. He said nothing about why it took so many years for more than 5 years for HEMA report to come out. Nothing about why pages on the names of which of the culprits were removed. Why were those pages removed? He never asked anything on that. Then there was no answer to why they did a mass resignation. Was it to protect themselves? Was it not an act of cowardice? Now, a sacred name like AMMA, which stands for Mother, should not definitely be used for an organization that has exploited women for years. So they need to change the name first. Using a woman's title to humiliate women is the limit. Now, why did he and Mammootty stand and endorse Dilip, who was, allegedly involved in a molestation case? Now, many actresses died. It was claimed that they were suicides when it was actually murder, but it was never really proved. Now, some of the actresses who, died mysteriously were Rekha Mohan, Aparna, Ranjisha Menon, and many other women earlier to that as well, as you would know, Rani Padmini and Shobha, so many actresses, but nobody ever probed it. It just died down that way. Now, this organization covers up people also who indulge in drugs, womanizing, money laundering. As per press reports, many of these production homes were raided by the ED for money laundering. Now, the superstars who are, fossilized old men wearing wigs to cover their bald heads and acting like young 20-year-olds with women old enough to be their granddaughters, Bollywood has become a joke, indulging in vulgar jokes when they see women in movies as well as outside. In fact, there was a time in when in Malayalam movies one could not watch it with the family because the jokes were all below the belt. Now, high time strict rules came into force to have proper contracts in such fields where no one can touch women or humiliate them in this manner in the film industry. Women are not their sex toys. Now, the HEMA report is a toothless report, as relevant pages exposing the names of the culprits who have committed these crimes have been removed to protect them. And Pinroy is only protecting them. The chief minister is only protecting them. Now, why has the rape accused MLA Mukesh not been removed by Pinroy? He does not have the shame to resign. So many actresses have spoken against him, including his wife, who has accused him of also beating her. So still, he has not had the shame to resign. Now, what this mass resignation has revealed is that almost every man in AMMA is scared of whose name will come out next from the women who have found the courage to speak. They have never cared for, nor will they care for these women. And so these are the things that are happening, friends. And this tweet has gone quite viral with a lot of people looking at. Welcome, Winnie. Now, moving on to another issue that I wanted to talk to you about, friends, is that let me just go to this point, which we drew attention, to the government with regards to. One second, let me just take out the tweet. Yes. Now, this is with regards to the movie IC, IC 814 on the Kandahar hijacking incident. Now, what I wrote in the tweet was that, and addressed it to the Prime Minister and Amit Shah, is that can the ministry sue this director, producer of Kandahar, for changing the names of the actual Muslim hijackers into fictitious Hindu names? Now, the names of the people who were the 5 hijackers were Ibrahim Akhtar, Shahid Akhtar, Saeed Sani Ahmed Qazi, Zahur Mistri, and Shakir from Sukur. So this is very clear. But the names that they have used are Hindu names. And why would they do that is the question. So they have changed the names to Shankar and Babu. So how has the director taken the liberty to change the names of what is a real event? So immediately when this tweet went to the government, many of the people have been protesting. Immediately the government took the issue in hand, and it was the breaking news came that Netflix content head was summoned by the INB ministry over the IC 814 web series content now. Now, the Muslim names have been changed into Hindu names like Bola and Shankar. Now, the Modi ministry directly, has contacted them to appear tomorrow. And so this is good news because that means the government has become very proactive and they're not going to take this sort of nonsense. So I'm very glad that, see, our tweets are being noticed and they are taking action immediately, because till now Bollywood just thought that they could do anything and they could just keep on humiliating Hindus the way they want to. And this is the best example of how they have gone beyond the, what you call the content, and say that it's a real event, and then they change the names of the hijackers. Yeah, back to you.
So I'll be interested to note who is financing this particular film. Who are the producers? Where are they getting the money from? If is it obviously from our neighboring country, who harbors such ill feelings towards Hindus, and this is a deliberate move to tarnish the Hindus, like Bollywood films have always done in the past. And when it clearly says that all the hijackers were Muslims, in this particular film, they have renamed them as Hindus, and this is a deliberate attempt to once again make fun of the Hindu religion, and they should apologize, the makers of this film as well as Netflix themselves, because Netflix, one of the biggest markets for Netflix is India, the Indian population. If India bans Netflix, then Netflix will have to close shop, because they survive because of the subscriptions coming out from the majority of the Indian population. And this is one thing which they have to realize that
and
we will.
Also, also look at the fact that the casting director Mukesh Chhabra said on Sunday, look at the way they're covering up. He said that the perpetrators use nicknames among themselves. Now, he was there in that flight, I think. And that extensive research was carried out for the show. The series, directed by Anubhav Sinha, is based on the December 24 hijacking of an Indian aircraft by 5 terrorists. Now, even Omar Abdullah has said that, see, it's really amusing to see that, he's also criticizing it by saying that it's amusing to see people who took movies like Kashmir Files as a gospel truth have a meltdown at the way the events of IC 8144 are depicted in the Netflix show. Now, suddenly they want accuracy and nuanced packaging in the script. Why the hell not, Omar Abdullah? We want facts. We don't want your bwood script in this or the names on this. Looks like you are very insulted by all this. Yeah, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, and Kangana Ranaut is going to act as Indira Gandhi in the film Emergency, as all of you know that, and that has a lot of controversy. Apparently, Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has assured the Sikh community leaders that the state government would consider banning the release of Kangana's film Emergency pending legal consultation. And apparently, it's going to be interesting if they do indeed ban this film in Telangana. And apparently, the delegation added that the film depicts Sikhs as terrorists and anti-nationals, a portrayal that is offensive and damaging to the community's image. This is what the release said, and apparently we will have to wait and see, if this film Emergency gets banned in Telangana. So apparently, it's quite interesting that Revanth Reddy is being so sensitive, and but when it comes to other films in which Hindus are being made fun of, why he's not banning those films, right? Those Bollywood films which has made fun of Hindus. Why only this particular film, right? So it is selective, action. like always the Congress has done. Yes.
Meanwhile, in the case of AAP, now the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's aide, Bibhav Kumar, who was arrested for allegedly assaulting Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal, was granted bail by the Supreme Court on Monday. A bench of Justices Suryakant and Ujjal Bhuyan was hearing Kumar's plea seeking bail and also challenging his arrest in the case. During the hearing, Justice Bhuyan noted that Bibhav Kumar had been in judicial custody for 100 days and charge sheet had been filed. Injuries to Maliwal are simple. It's a case for bail. You should not oppose. You can't keep a person in jail in such a case, Justice Bhuyan said. Additional Solicitor General S.P. Raju, appearing for the Delhi police, said there are certain important witnesses who are under his influence. Let them be examined. I won't oppose them. That may be can't grant bail to any person, Justice Bhuyan replied, adding that the apprehension was far-fetched. Now, Swati Maliwal had accused Bibhav Kumar of assaulting her at the Chief Minister's residence on May 13th. Her medical report released by AIMS revealed bruises on her face and leg. Now, Bibhav was arrested by the Delhi police on May 18th after a case was registered against him under sections 308, 341, 354B, 506 of the Indian Penal Code. So this is, whenever there is a case of bail, what we understand is that these people think that they are free to do whatever they want. Now let's see what Swati Maliwal is going to do next. So back to you, Jay.
Yeah, we will have to wait and see how Swati Maliwal reacts to this person's bail, because even the Chief Minister of Delhi did not get bail, and this guy has got bail so fast, and that is the amusing thing. And apparently, as all of you know, the Aam Aadmi Party is in a whole crisis after Amanatullah Khan. His house was raided by the ED, and apparently the ED officials arrived at the house of him. And Giriraj Singh, the union minister, said that the party is surrounded by criminals, and if there's any allegations against the AAP leader, then the court will decide on what to do with it. And apparently, AAP's MLA's cousin Minatullah Khan said that despite investigation by Anti-Corruption Bureau and CBI, nothing has been found yet. His mother-in-law has been operated on recently. She is a cancer patient. Despite investigation by ACB and CBI, nothing has been found yet. ED is investigating. So apparently, the Aam Aadmi Party is in a whole lot of mess because they have paid a lot, especially Arvind Kejriwal. And now you have the whole Swati Maliwal case, which happened recently, and even after the Delhi government, the party is going to just vanish just like that, because so many cases have been filed. The Delhi CM is behind bars, and this is how things would go forward. But at the same time, yeah.
So meanwhile, around 12 lakh illegal Bangladeshi immigrants are now in Karnataka. Can you imagine? 12 lakh illegal Bangladeshis. They are trying to get Aadhaar cards, claims Sri Ram Sene Chief Pramod Muthale. Talking to reporters on Monday, he said that he will submit a report in this regard to the State Home Minister and ask him to send the immigrants back home. Now, Belagavi Sri Ram Sena Chief Pramod Muthale has claimed that there are over 12 lakh illegal Bangladeshi immigrants in Karnataka who are making efforts to get government documents to show they are Indian citizens. Talking to reporters, Muthalik said that he will submit a report in this regard to the State Home Minister and ask to send these people back. Now, we will stage protests in front of BJP office in Bangalore, demanding its leaders open their mouths against illegal Bangladeshi immigrants in the state and get them ousted. Cases of Bangladeshi immigrants getting Aadhaar cards has come to the fore in Hassan, and hundreds of them are camping at the bus stand to get documents for Indian citizenship. While Hindus in Bangladesh are facing atrocities and forced to quit their jobs, Muslims from the same country are illegally residing here and getting access to government documents. He also said the silence of Prime Minister Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah over atrocities meted out on Hindus in Bangladesh was not accepted. So these are the things that are coming out of Karnataka. Back to you.
Yeah, so it's very important that things like the Citizenship Amendment Act and NRC is put in place as soon as possible, because you have a huge influx of Bangladeshi refugees, trying to come to India and create problem, because if already you have so many millions and millions of influx of Bangladeshi illegal immigrants coming into India, they will change the demography of that particular state, and they'll become the vote base for parties like the Congress and other parties like TMC and so on. And so this is a very big problem which is happening in India. And Prime Minister Modi cannot take this lightly. He should, be in discussion with Ajit Doval as to how to, curb this problem. So this is very important. Amit Shah also has to take the call on this particular issue. So yes, that is, a lot of things has to be decided soon. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Akshay. Welcome. So meanwhile, one more thing is that regarding the HEMA committee report, actress Parvati, who is a very big Malayalam actress, has also she has commented on the Amma members' resignation, and she has said that it's a very cowardly move that all these actors, they resign like Mohanlal. Apparently, she said that she spoke about how Amma functions, adding that it has a fear-induced atmosphere, apparently. So, which means to say that all those people or women working in the Malayalam film industry, they work out of fear, and that is very apparent. But the few bold women who have come out openly on the media, and they have made their claims regarding these their exploitations, hats off to them, because in other film industries, I'm sure that we don't have other actresses, because out of fear for their lives or fear for not getting opportunities, they remain silent and they're getting exploited silently. So let's wait and see how this thing picks up. But the good thing is the media attention, the mainstream media attention, is also on this very important issue of exploitation of women in the film industry. And let's see how long it goes. Yes.
When we talk about sexual exploitation of women, Jaidev, I found it very, very ironic that if you look at Twitter today and you just type the words Deepika Padukone, you will find her almost in a semi-nude position with her pregnant stomach. Why is it important for her to show her stomach? Is itself proof that is this pregnancy real? Second thing is, it's absolutely humiliating to see a woman in motherhood stripped like this. So this is, I mean, when we are talking about abuse of women, I think women should also be very, very careful about what they are exposing. So this is something that Bollywood has to take care of. They are just going around and showing every part of their body, and that too during motherhood. If it is a real motherhood, we do not know, because in Bollywood everything is fake.
Yeah, that's all the news for today, friends. Until then, yeah. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.